Good morning, students. Welcome in science class. Today, let us start the new lesson, electricity and circuit. In our day-to-day life, we always hear the word electricity, and we know it is very difficult to spend life without electricity. Electricity is the most important invention of mankind. We can't imagine a day without electricity. Almost all devices we now have work on electricity. Every day we used to see TV, we are using fridge, even though mobile, for charging we need electricity. Whatever devices we are using, the maximum devices are based or depending on electricity. These devices are meant for cooling, heating, cooking, lighting, producing sound, pictures and many more things. So, we know what is the importance of electricity. Today, in this lesson, we are going to see the different new words. Some words you may heard in the previous chapter also or in day-to-day life. Electric cell. As we are using the electric cell in different devices, so what is the function of it? It used to convert chemical energy into electrical energy. Electric circuit, an arrangement in which electric current flows. Conductors, objects which allow the flow of electric current. And insulators, objects which do not allow the flow of electric current. Then bulb, it is an arrangement to convert electric energy into light energy. If bulb is there, then only the light can reflect and we are able to see. Then filament, a thin wire which is there inside the bulb, which gives light in the electric bulb. Switch, an arrangement to open and close the circuit. For working different devices, the electricity is coming from power stations. Example, one such power station is located as Bhakra, Punjab. But there are also some devices which do not require power but still works. For example, we can see watch, torch, calculators, cameras, mobiles, all these things. Electricity is needed but the form is different. So, here we are using electric cell to run all these devices. Electric cell is used to convert chemical energy into electrical energy. Even though in the torches there are cell, watches without cell, watch is not running. Mobile without battery, mobile is not running. Battery is nothing other than the series of cell. So, the chemical energy stored in the cell is converted into electrical energy by the tiny bulb of the torch. If there were no cells inside the torch, the bulb would not glow. Thus, it is the cell which is providing energy to bulb of torch. Now, as we know, an electric cell is a device which converts chemical energy stored in it into electrical energy. Now, This chemical energy is converted into electrical energy, but for that we want to recharge the cell. We know these cells are using in the toys, the torches, clocks, watches, transistors, cameras and many more devices. There are two types of cells, primary cells and secondary cells. What are primary cells? Primary cell is one which once used cannot be reused. In most of the devices, especially in olden days, what we used to do in the torch, once the cell has gone down, we are throwing directly in the dustbin and we are inserting the another cells and the torch is running. That are the primary cells. Once it is used, we cannot use it again. We can't reuse it. Those cells are called primary cells. And what are secondary cells? Secondary cell is one which can be used again and again by recharging. Can you tell me in the mobile which kind of cell is there? In the mobile, secondary cell is used because we are recharging it. Every day what we used to do in the mobile? We are keeping the mobile for charging purpose. So inside that battery we are making it charging. Are you doing that once we are using mobile and the next day the charging has been gone, you are not throwing the battery. What we are doing? We are recharging it. So that is the secondary cell. A special cell called a button cell is nowadays used in calculators and watches. You can see in the images of the button cells. The different shapes and sizes of button cells has been displayed in the images. See the button cell, the smallest button cell we are using in watches, some button cells we are using in calculators and many more. Take an electric cell and observe it closely. Now here I have displayed the pictures of electrical cell. Most of the electrical cells are found in cylindrical shape. It may be the one which you use in your torch or the remote control of the television. If you are getting confusion or if you are getting doubt, you open your remote control and see the cell. You will find the cylindrical shape. You observe that cell. What you are seeing here? Here one positive terminal is there and negative terminal is there for the cell. And if we are carefully observing, we will find one end of the cell is flat and the other end of the cell is having metal cap at the center. Now see, this is the metal cap at the center. Is there metal cap? And this end is flat end. In every cell, see, metal cap is there, flat end is there. Metal cap is there, flat end is there. And positive and negative terminals are there on the cell. The flat end of the cell acts as a negative terminal. So here we can say that this is the negative terminal and this is the positive terminal. The flat end of the cell act as a negative terminal and this metal cap once is acting as a positive terminal. So whatever be their shape and size, but they are having only two terminals. One is positive and other is negative. Some of the cells have both their positive and negative terminals on the same side. Now let us see the dry cell. Now you can see the image of the dry cell. Here two images I have shown. This is one and this is the another image. Now a dry cell. It is a portable form of a Leyland cell which was invented by George Lechlange. It consists of zinc container. You see the picture of zinc container inside that. See, which act as the negative electrode. Inside the container, there is a paste of sawdust and saturated with a solution of ammonium chloride and zinc chloride. Here you can see the picture. Inside that, here see sawdust, which is the paste of ammonium chloride and zinc chloride. Zinc chloride maintains the moistures of the paste. A carbon rod is placed at the center, acts as a positive electrode. This is the carbon rod which is acting as a positive electrode. You can see more detail if you want to see from our textbook, page number 167. In our textbook also a dry cell image is there. You observe that image too with this. So, this carbon rod is act as a positive electrode. It provides with a brass cap. This is a brass cap. So, you may see in the picture the electrolyte paste. This is the rod, carbon rod. Another one is separator. Then carbon and manganese dioxide mixture, zinc negative electrode. A closely packed mixture of charcoal and manganese dioxide in a muslin bag surrounds the carbon rod. A small hole is provided at the top to allow ammonia to escape. The zinc container is sealed at the top with the Shellac seal. You can see in the figure. When the current is drawn from the cell by closing the external circuit, the chemical reactions taking place and it converts electric current. In this way, these chemicals are converting into electrical energy. A larger cell has more capacity to deliver the current. The energy stored in the chemicals of the cell is converted into electric energy. Once this chemical energy has been consumed, the cell stops working and new one is required. These cells are easy to use and cost is small amount. We can make our own battery using potato. We can prepare, take out the current using potato. For this, we require a copper and zinc strip. You may see in the picture. Here is the copper wire is there. This is the copper wire. Attach these strips to wires and push them into the lemon or potato. We can use either lemon or potato. You will find that a weak current will be produced when connected to the device to measure current. If you want to see, you do this activity or as an experiment at home using two terminals and one device, just use which on a small bulb, zero bulb we can say that, and the current will flow and the bulb will blow, but it is very weak current will create. The same experiment we can do using lemon also. So lemon also we can use to create the current, but the current is very weak. Let us see a series combination of cells. Here for making the series, we need one or more than one cell. For making series, if strong current we need, then we need more cells. So, in this manner we can do the arrangement. Here, for example, one cell is there. If we are attaching the another cell here, the battery will create and the another cell will be positive terminal, here is negative terminal, again the positive terminal of the second cell will join to the negative terminal of the first cell. In this manner the circuit is forming. And then we will try switching the torch. We will find that there is only one way in which torch bulb will light up. This combination of cells is called the series combination. Such a combination of cells is called battery.